Okay, right now let's just go ahead and check in with Sean and Kathy from the Frederick County Animal Shelter. How are we doing, Sean?
Good, Dave. It's good to see you.
I haven't seen you in a while, my friend.
Yeah, it's been months, half a year. I don't know. Quite a while. It's good to see you.
It's been a long time. So, and Kathy's in the house, I see tonight. So
she's our pet wrangler today.
Is she the pet wrangler? Well, now, what do we have here? Oh, my. There. Yeah.
We have. We have a happy-go-lucky, as always, boxer. His name is Bodie.
Bodie.
Yep. He's about 6 years old. He's a beautiful brindle color. Bodie came to the shelter like half of our animals do. His owner said, I can't keep him anymore. I can't care for him. And they had indicated that they just couldn't afford him. And when they turned him in, he had some health problems. You can look at him and see that he needs some food. He needs fed. Yeah, he's skinny. Right? So he needs some weight put on him. And he's had, we were treating him for an ear infection. He has an endearing head tilt, but how he got the head tilt isn't so endearing. The vet thinks that he has damage to his eardrum, so that's permanent. So he has this head tilt that he kind of looks at you inquisitively, but at the same time, that's something that he'll have for the rest of his life. The treatment we're giving for his ears are getting better. He's not sensitive to touch them anymore or anything like that. So that is something that can clear up. The damage is already done. But he's up for adoption. He's a boxer, so he's larger. He's about 62 pounds. You could probably use maybe, I don't know, 10 pounds on him, a little under 10 pounds. I was going to say 10
or 20, 15 maybe.
Yep.
Because he is kind of big, but you're right. He's underfed. Would that be the word? Underfed?
I'd say, I could. Better quality diet. He definitely could use some more meals. Being that he's 6, he actually qualifies for what we consider our senior pet discount. He's not less valuable.
Really? Senior pet discount?
Yeah, he get $20 off his adoption fee, so his adopter can adopt him for $72.50.
Great.
And like I said, he has the boxer personality. He's happy-go-lucky. He's friendly. He meets people enthusiastically. He's not scared of new people. He's not hesitant. Just all around a handsome dog.
He is a handsome dog.
And still has a lot of good years ahead of him.
Now, and you were saying earlier that the previous owners gave him up because they couldn't afford to feed him.
Well, they just, we ask,
is that what it says?
We ask, why can't you keep your pet?
Right.
And one thing we don't do is say, is that really the reason? I mean, we're a county agency. If you're a county resident, you're able to turn any animal into us, from dog to emu. And they had indicated they just couldn't afford to keep him anymore. Now, if it was because they couldn't treat his health condition, if they lost their job and maybe couldn't feed him, but, the whole food part goes back to, we have a food bank. There's other agencies in the community that have a food bank, and we're more than willing to help you feed your pet, so you don't have to bring it into our shelter. A lot of people depend on their pet for comfort, that companionship. So that's a big part of people's lives. So if you're having trouble feeding your pet, come to the shelter. We can help you out with food. We can help you out with treats, litter, all kinds of stuff. And like I said, we're not the only place. There's other groups that do this as well. So can definitely keep your animal if there's a food issue.
And I think that's very cool that you actually have a food bank. You have an animal food bank.
Yeah, and credit to the citizens of Frederick County. When someone donates a bag of dry dog food or a bag of dry cat food, that goes into our community food bank. We keep the animals at the shelter on a consistent diet. It's a lot easier on their digestive systems and a lot easier on our animal caretakers, cleaning up, so on and so forth. So by all means, the good citizens of Frederick County contribute to that food bank, and then we're able to give it back out to people who need.
And how do they contribute to the food bank, the citizens of Frederick County?
People all the time bring us donations of food.
You just bring it down to the shelter?
I mean, every day people are bringing dry food or canned food or kitty litter. They just know. I work with Eagle Scouts, and they want to do their Eagle Scout project, so they'll set up some kind of food drive. A lot of times, I just had a lady stop by Saturday. I believe she said she had a running club, and her running club wanted to support some local organization, so they all pitched in a little bit of money and bought several bags of food and donated it to the shelter. So.
Now, you don't have to purchase or adopt. Anybody that has a pet can come down.
That's right.
Whether you just fill out a little paperwork, is that
fill
what's
out
up with that?
paperwork. There is one stipulation. You do have to have your animal current on rabies. However, the first time you come, if that's not so, you are able to take from our food bank. And then what we usually do is we tell people about the low-cost rabies clinics that are around the county. So In the winter, it's a little slower, but typically spring, summer, and fall, you can find a rabies clinic almost every month where you can get your animal vaccinated for $6.
Wow, that's a bargain, right?
$6, no appointment necessary.
Well, how can folks get in touch with you down to Frederick County Animal Shelter, Mr. Sean?
Well, they can visit us at 1832 Rosemont Avenue, or they can call at 301-600-1546.
Very, very cool. And the name again was Bodie?
His name is Bodie. And
Bodie.
This weekend we're going to actually be at Shockley Honda, and Bodie may be one of the dogs I take with me when I go there. We take several animals there, usually once a month, and try and get them adopted. It's kind of funny to see people's reaction when they come to a car dealership and they see animals there.
Right.
That's the last place you're
gosh, it sounds like a fun place to do it, if any place. So, okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll check it all out. We'll get Bodie up online, and you can check out Bodie at WFRE.com, Pet of the Week, and that would be presented by Shockley Honda. Sean and Kathy, so good to see you two again. Say hello to Linda for me when you see her.
I'll do that, Dave.
And once again, if folks need to get in touch with you, what's do you have a website?
We do have a website. It is www.frederickcountymd.com/FCAC.
You were on it, Sean. Thank you all very much. We'll see you next time. 8:30, 26 degrees.